Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing to start this game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Bill Rowe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Milroe with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, Milroe. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Mixon on the toss. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talked about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Tied Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, it's Murray. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Bayless Jones now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Viking 18.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest in 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Not 1st down. This is Charbonnet. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Two. Cougar 19.
On second down, a run with Bgdean. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Willow throwing on third down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
The give here on second. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Get it.
On third down, there goes Bgdean. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
70.
This time it's a passing play. Buys time, rolling right. Right side, Shaheed's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Milrow's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Felton here to return it. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, Murray. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to the air, Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Ready up. Come on. Come 19. 18.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18, Rattler, 18,
First down throw here from Milroe. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Throwing here, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Ready.
From the gun, Milroe. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. When you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta, then nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 range. Let's go. Panthers.
Here he goes, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They'll motion Jefferson left. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The final throw before the break. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. When the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. This route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Kyler looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down into 25.
You know, Kate, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted and got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Addison going to motion over left. Running with Mixon out of the gun. he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Motion man right is Jefferson. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Crashes through a tackle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Big Lion, go! Ready, right?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 18.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
Back now, pressure coming. Gets everything he has under this one. Intended for Smith and Jigma, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All set to go now from the 35. Murray here on first down. Completely fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Milrow with it on first. Intended for Smith and Jigma, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
And pushing the tight end over.
Minnesota.
1st and 10, Murray. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again, Murray. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Another throw coming from Murray. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set, first and 10. From the red zone on first. He's got him, that's Addison. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Back to the air, Murray. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Pistol now for Milrow. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Milrow throwing on third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 14. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go now.
They throw it out quick to the left. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Throwing here, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready up. 70, Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly.
His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Now they'll try the extra point again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Vikings 21, Seahawks 14.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. From the turf, falls out, he lost it. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
First and 10 from the 32. Nixon on the toss here, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Whoa, what? 2-2.
Mixon on the counter. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.